Aloha, everyone, and welcome to Java. It's Monday, October 23rd, 2023. Thank you so much for joining me. There is a lot going on again. We've got basically the 10-year note hit over 5%. It's retracing a little bit right now, but it has put all of the stocks and futures at the moment are on a fear trade. They're in the red. We've got the volatility index is climbing. And we've also got gold is actually on the rise because it's a safety trade. We've got oil pulling back a bit. And I do expect this to continue throughout the morning. So going to have a difficult morning as far as stocks are concerned on the open. They could recover towards the afternoon if this can kind of reverse. We need to watch this 10-year. It's pulled back a little bit from that 5% level. We need to watch it continue on that pullback as well as the dollar relative strength. That would be positive for stocks. At the moment, sentiment is negative. So this is the first time this has topped 5% since 2007. So causing a lot of issues in the stock markets for the open. We don't have a lot of news in the calendar this morning. I did bring up Tuesday because 9 a.m. prior to markets open, we've got the Case-Shiller Home Price Index. So we'll be watching that. And then after market open, we're getting PMI numbers, which the Fed will be looking at as far as their rate hikes. So in the news, as far as energy and oil, we've got Chevron buying out Hess for $53 billion. And basically, they've done a stock deal. And this is just showing how they're buying out the mergers and acquisitions that are going to continue in this environment. So we got another story, and this is regarding Germany again with the energy sector. So basically, we had Stefan Kotre. He is talking about the Nord Stream 2 pipeline. We don't hear about this as much, but it is running along the regular Nord Stream pipeline that was sabotaged. And basically what's going on is they're talking about their supply of energy, that they need to continue their industrialization. So if they don't get their energy so that they can have a little bit more independence to continue, then this is a major negative omen for them. And if they don't purchase this Russian energy directly, then they're buying it through a third party, as we've talked about yesterday, and they're paying even more for it. So not a good sign for them. In other news, we've got Arkham Intelligence. So they've created a marketplace allowing people to buy and sell blockchain data. Bad news for an anonymity-loving world of cryptocurrencies, but that's not really the point of cryptocurrency. The major point of cryptocurrency is decentralization and also having something off-chain. There are some tokens that are based in being anonymous, but that's really not the point. The point of cryptocurrency is having a trustless, decentralized system so that there can be an open trade going on without a sovereign body in the center of it. We've also got car owners falling behind on payments at the highest rate on record. So, needless to say, this is not good for the car market. There are inventories that are beginning to pile up. They're starting to get repossessions. And who knows, they may just write off car loans soon because it's basically a tsunami of car loans that are going into default. And we know that credit card debt is at pretty much an all-time high. That is going to start tumbling in as well. So another story is Bitcoin did have a boost and it went past the $30,000 level. So with this story, they're saying bulls are now eyeing the $40,000 level. I see some levels it has to hit prior to that. In my opinion, let's see if it can get past 32,000 and hold above there. So I still need to see this kind of hold this level. I think we've got some headwinds coming on with this economy and as well as the war. So now with our lava updates, basically the headline drivers for the stock market is war. So we're still in that precarious position where any major story, any major fault, it's kind of teetering and it will cause ripples through that stock market. So, because the debt market is much larger. So, we've got the Pentagon warning Iran against escalating the Israel crisis. He's vowed to respond to attacks by Tehran and its allies. So, we're basically in a war with Iran by proxy through the whole Israel Hamas thing. We are also in a war with China now by proxy through either Taiwan, South China Seas, and this story with the US repeating its warning that it's going to defend the Philippines after China ships rammed vessels in Manila. So we've got those two wars going on, as well as still a war with Russia by proxy through Ukraine. So, how long can this be kept up? It's never really been done before in any significant period of time. And I think it's going to crack eventually, somewhere. We've also got Western forces attacked in Iraq. So, they're going to be using this as an excuse. This is the kind of the false flag that we are looking for that will be most likely this is the area it will be coming from. So through Iraq has some forces there and Iran is coming in and kind of joining in with that. So that's the news I've got for you for this morning. You should expect kind of an interesting day with Monday, but not a lot of news as far as the markets themselves will be coming from external sources. So I wish you all a green trading day, just a wonderful day in general. Until I see you again, my friends, stay free.